Double your sales this Black Friday without doubling your stress. Sounds impossible? Probably right. Well, I want you to stick around because I'm actually gonna show you exactly what we did last year that double sales for a lot of our customers and how you can do the same. And I want you to stick around to the end because I'm gonna drop a little secret that will have customers coming back even after Black Friday. Now, in the past year, we've helped over 250 clothing brands boost their success by adding more than 10 million in extra revenue, and we've achieved this through top-notch website optimization, smart ad strategies, and powerful email marketing. If you're new here, my name is Christian. Welcome. My business partner is Aaron, and we release 2 new videos every single week. Aaron dives deep into the marketing strategies while I focus on mastering Shopify. So let's go step by step here. Step number 1, you need to build hype with a pre-sale email campaign. And you don't really want to wait till Black Friday to start selling. You definitely want to sell way before Black Friday. So kicking off a pre-sale email campaign, I mean, if I say at least 2 weeks, that you may be actually too late at this point. So you definitely want to consider 2, 3, even 4 weeks before Black Friday, and you want to build anticipation and you want to give your VIP customers a first crack at your deals. Now, if you're not segmenting your email list by now, it is time, and you definitely need to create a VIP segment for those loyal customers, for those past buyers, or even those who have signed up recently, and give them early access to some of these deals. You could even tweak the deals maybe a little bit to give them just a little bit of a taste of what they're going to get during Black Friday. People love to feel special, and early access gets them buy-in before Black Friday even hits, and that's really all we're trying to do here. And the pro tip here is to use urgency in your emails. Limited stock available, only 24 hours early access. This stuff actually works during this time where you're actually having a limited time available for them to purchase. Step number 2 is create exclusive Black Friday collections on your store. And this was a game changer. Exclusive Black Friday collections that customers can actually shop just during that sale, right? You don't want to just discount your regular stuff. You want to, again, make people feel like they're getting something special. So it could be maybe a limited edition item, it could be some bundled deals, or new arrivals that are only available for Black Friday, maybe new colorways, again, just available during Black Friday. This is not only going to boost urgency, but it's also going to increase your average order value. And a quick tip here, obviously, is bundling slower moving inventory with those high demand items to move some of that dead stock a little bit faster while you're still offering a value to your customers. Now, step number 3 is to optimize your site for mobile. So about 70% of Black Friday shopping is done on phones. So if your site isn't optimized for mobile, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So you want to make sure that your site actually loads fast on mobile, that your checkout process is smooth. What I see a lot of times is a lot of these floating buttons that now everyone has, right? With your chat, potentially your email pop-up, your loyalty program, your cookie banner, all these things on mobile, they start to clutter all the available real estate. And you want to make sure that at least that, like if you don't do anything else with mobile, at least check your floating icons and buttons that you have on your store on an actual phone. Don't look at the preview that Shopify gives you, look at it on an actual device. You also need to know that people are impulse buying on Black Friday. So you need to make the process of add to cart to checkout to the thank you page very seamless and very straightforward. This is something else that we've talked about not only just for mobile, but for desktop stores is your product page should have that single call to action, add to cart. And then once you add to cart, that cart drawer or that cart pop-up that shows up needs to have what? Only one call to action, and that is checkout. So make it super simple. Add to cart, checkout, done. Obviously, a quick thing that you need to do right now is go test your mobile site. Like go right now and test your mobile site. Go through the entire shopping process on your phone and see if there's any hiccups that need fixing. And I would say a pro tip, if you don't have this set up yet, if you're getting ready for Black Friday, then go to clarity.microsoft.com, sign up, get an account, and install this on your website. This will allow you to see heat maps and session recordings of your customers going through your website. So if there's anything that needs to be fixed on your store, this will literally tell you. Hey, if you're liking the content so far, please consider hitting that like button and or subscribing to our channel. That never helps. That never hurts. Step number 4 is to leverage scarcity and urgency. These two words, the first one, it's very hard for me to say, but these are gonna be your best friends on Black Friday. And usually I'm an advocate to not do these things. You see like these countdown timers or like low stock notifications. Like, I don't truly care for them. If you're truly having a sort of limited time sale or for Black Friday, then I think using these tactics work. So highlight the fact that your deals are limited time or are limited stock, right? And don't just do it on the product page, do it on emails, do it on social media, do it on your collection pages. People need to feel like if they don't buy now, they're gonna miss out forever and not get the deal at all, or the product or the size that they need. So an example would be using phrases like only 10 left in stock or ends in 24 hours. It actually pushes people to act immediately, and that's really what we want here. And if you're not familiar, there's tons of apps out there that sort of automatically have these messages, throughout your website. A good solution for this would be something like Vitals, where it has over 40 different apps, and within there, you have these countdown timers and the stock counters that you can install on your pages. Step number 5 is to boost your AOV with upsells and cross-sells. Black Friday is the perfect time to introduce upsells and cross-sells. So when someone adds a product to their cart, offering them a related item at a discounted price, or suggest some form of bundle. So for example, if someone is buying a winter jacket, offering them a scarf and glove combo for 20% off. Easy. You're not just making a sale, you're maximizing the value of each sale. And with this, some themes have the opportunity to at least show you related products within the cart. I would enable this, but really the pro tip here is you have to use an upsell app. You have to use something like Bold Upsells or Reconvert, one-click upsell, Sell Easy. Like, there's a ton of upsell apps, and that's because I think everyone needs to have an upsell app, and there's definitely a lot of variety out there. But any of the ones that I've mentioned are great to automate this process and make it super easy for you to set up for Black Friday. Now, step number 6 is to offer free shipping and extended returns, right? One, shoppers absolutely love free shipping, especially on Black Friday. And studies show that it's one of the biggest motivators for completing a purchase. So if it's feasible for your store, offer free shipping for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I would also consider extending your return policy for the holidays, because a lot of people that may be buying during Black Friday, they're probably buying for Christmas. So if your return policy is only 14 days, then that's not really gonna cut it for a lot of these buyers, especially if they're buying for someone else. So consider for these Black Friday or for the next few months, right? Just extending that return window so that they're able to gift the item, and then that person who receives the item then still has a little bit of time to return the product. So this is going to take the risk away from your customers and making them more likely to buy. After all, if they know they can return it, if it doesn't fit or it doesn't work, like, they're more likely to hit that buy button. Now, step number 7, something that I would highly suggest for everyone to do is up your game with customer support. You definitely want to be ready for any additional questions, any additional traffic that you're gonna get into your store. There's gonna potentially be a flood of orders. I'm calling it for you right now. There's gonna be a flood of orders for your store, and potential customers are going to have questions, are going to have issues. So make sure that your customer support is ready to handle the traffic using a live chat tool on your website. I think it's a must. And doing it in an automated or maybe semi-automated way, to me, for Black Friday, I think it's a must. To me, one of the best solutions for this would be something like Joofy, where it takes the power of ChatGPT and an instant chat on your website, combines them together. It learns everything on your website about your products, about your customers, and the customer can ask any questions about any products or FAQs or about anything. And Joofy will take care of answering those questions. You can even train that chatbot within your website to answer questions how you would answer them. So it's really the best of both worlds. And obviously, with any sort of customer service, the quicker that you can answer questions and resolve issues, the more sales you're going to see. Now, on top of this, a quick tip: if you already have the live chat, consider adding an FAQ, a dedicated FAQ page where you can actually do question and answer of some of those top questions, most common questions that you get on your store. And especially, hopefully, maybe dedicated questions and answers for Black Friday specific type of questions. Now, the last step here is to offer post Black Friday loyalty deals. And this is really the secret strategy that I mentioned at the start, is post Black Friday loyalty deals. After Black Friday ends, hit your new and existing customers with a thank you email and a special loyalty discount for future purchases. You want to keep that momentum going and turn those Black Friday shoppers into repeat customers, right? So offer them a discount for their next purchase or give them early access to your next sale. It's gonna keep them coming back long after Black Friday is actually over. That's it. Those are the essential steps to crush your Black Friday this year for your Shopify clothing store. Now, if you start prepping now and follow these strategies, you're not only going to boost your sales during Black Friday, but you're also going to kill it just a little bit after Black Friday, because you're gonna be prepped for everything. And that's really the key to having a successful Black Friday, is preparing with enough time so that you can see the whole timeline of how Black Friday is going to work, and make sure that you have the time to make these adjustments to your website and ensure that you're able to test everything. I'll leave you this with last pro tip, and that is figure out your offers ahead of time, because some of the offers that you'll probably want to do, so let's say you have some sort of bundle offer with you buy these two and you get 3 free or something crazy. That functionality of a great offer is really gonna heavily rely on some form of app to allow you to do this and to visually represent that offer for your customers. So making sure that you test out different apps for these offers to ensure that, one, they display correctly on the site, that they're actually incentivizing the customer along the journey, and actually testing it yourself, right? To see and make sure that all the information gets transferred over. Something that I've seen in the past is I've seen great offers, right, on the website, and maybe that you buy 2, you get 1 free, but then maybe on the cart page, it shows that free item as part of the order. But then once that customer actually purchases and they get the confirmation email, there's no free item anywhere mentioned in the confirmation email. This is a huge red flag and something that customers are not going to be happy with. And you should follow through. You shouldn't just take care of before the sale, right? You need to understand and follow best practices after the sale. Look at some of these emails that the customers are getting and make sure that everything is a seamless process. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and checking out this video next.